Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Filling the Void. Picking up where we left off. We got Bellower 260, so that's a good thing. We started working on his masteries a little bit more too, running him through Minnow, and now the fusion is live, and we definitely want to grab this Void rare because man, he's pretty solid. HP based with HP scaling damage, which is super dope. We've got a 3-hitter. With a little bit of healing built into it, which is going to be really nice. Going to make our life easier in Fire Knight for sure. And then AoE 2-hitter with attack down, puts a shield buff on all allies based on his HP, which again is nice because we're going to shoot that way up. And then here, a strengthen on all allies and provoking a single enemy. So with an HP lead in dungeons, solid little addition to the account. I'm excited to grab a few copies of him. So we're gonna do that. We are going to also go pretty hard in this dragon tournament. This lined up nicely. We'll definitely grab this. May consider grabbing the epic book as well because we do need some epic books. And then I reckon we'll start getting him rolling soon, right? I think our next 6-star still probably is going to be Reliquary Tender. Reliquary Tender, Broadmaw, Gear Grinder, and then Branch Arm or whatever the hell. Branch Arm Teddy is will be the next one. I don't know if that's in that particular order, but those are the ones that we are prioritizing now that we want to get built. One of these days, Ashwalker will get a 6-star. I'm certain, but he keeps getting pushed aside for now. So. Bellower is at 60 now. He is farming okay. We just need better gear. So I'm hoping that this dragon run on our way to the getting a copy of this rare also nets us some pretty good gear. Some speed gear is going to be nice. It's nice that there's 2x speed drops. But ultimately just anything that's going to be better for us. We really need to up our gear on the account. So one of these days we'll get through Spider 14. I don't know if today is that day. I haven't tried it with Bellower on the squad. I don't really know. I guess if I was going to replace anybody here, it'd be him. We need heals. We need block debuffs and heals. The defense buff is going to be very handy. The attack down, all the other. I think this would have to be the swap we made. So I guess it's worth a shot just to see if they can do it. Going to be able to land more debuffs, which in theory helps Oboro AoE more frequently. Actually, no. Do we have enough debuffs? Bellower's going to be able to put up a slow in a second. I think Ayla has an accuracy down. So maybe not. Maybe it's not going to be easier to get more debuffs up. Okay, there we go. So let's see how this goes now. I don't love the sleep. Don't love the sleep. Especially on my Lightsworn. Because we need to, if nothing else, we need to get another poison up. And he can't do that when he's napping, dude. So now they don't have attack downs and he doesn't have a defense buff, so this is not looking good. Not looking good for old Bellower here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't remember if she had accuracy down or accuracy up for the team. I think her debuff is asleep, actually, so that ain't gonna happen. They managed to save him. Be great if we could get a heal out sometime soon. Be super dope if we could get a heal out sometime soon. I don't know. It's like it's looking sketchy, but it's kind of looking possible. I feel like there will be some RNG involved for sure. Like when the heal happens, will we have just killed spiderlings, or will they all be? You know what I mean? Like this, it could go well. I don't know if it's something we're gonna be able to do 10 times without flushing a bunch of energy down the toilet. I said, like, this is gonna be a beefy heal. Yeah, that's such a big heal, man. That's hard to overcome. We need cold heart. Like we really need some big burst damage here. Maybe when we get a branch arm. Actually, he might be pretty helpful in here. And a little bit later on, when our gear's a little bit deeper, there's a few other things we could try that could potentially make this work. I don't know how we ever do Spider 20. Short of getting some really lucky pulls, though. I still say, I think I said this in my Free to Succeed this morning, too. I still say, if they would let you put heal block in here, this dungeon becomes so much more approachable for everybody. I've been saying that since the beginning, though, so it ain't never going to happen. I mean, it might. They do eventually get around to doing a lot of the things that I talk about. It just takes a few years. We're getting free gear removal now, which I kind of thought was never coming. So who knows? Maybe in another 3 years, they'll put heal block in here. It's like it's going to be a really long run, but it's looking possible. Again, it's dependent on how good the heals are when the spider gets the heal. Obro's getting a turn here. See, like that worked out decently. Bellower just, I mean, barely hangs on, dude. Just barely hanging on. Look, if they do it, I guess there's no reason not to just put it on in the background all day long and see if they can get through the mission. We only have to get through the mission. Doesn't matter how fast we do it. I don't know if I can do it right now, because again, I kind of want to focus on some more immediate progress. I want to get a few copies of the rare. I want, you know what I mean? We need to get in Dragon, so I can't do it today. But if they clear this, at least it's an option. And if Bellower only gets stronger after I do all these Dragon runs, I think y'all can go after him. I think he can handle it, dude. All right, we'll be back at the end of the run, however long that takes. I'll cut the rest of this out so we can do something else in this video besides watch my team struggle in Spider. So we'll be back. All right, well, they cleared it. Despite the game's best efforts, shortly after we decided we were going to cut it out, they changed focus for some arbitrary reason to Oboro, killed her, she got revived, they killed her again, then they killed Bellower. So, like, we barely squeaked it out. Tree Shield happened to get a turn right when the spider had this much HP. And even though it looked like the spider was going to get the turn first. So, I mean, they barely squeaked it out. Probably not something that's going to be reliable. You can see Oboro and Bellower are dead down there. It was pretty ridiculous. It looked a lot like the game was cheating, but whatever. You know what I mean? They survived for 7 minutes and 50 seconds without problem. Then all of a sudden, it fell apart out of nowhere. So Again, I don't know if it'll be something that'll be reliable, but oh wait, yeah, okay. Reliquary Tender. We could get her a 2nd star. I think. Actually, no. We can't. Wait, yeah, we could. Do we want? Yeah, sure. Why not? What do we need? 4. Yeah, sure. Why not, dude? You know. All right. So yeah, I think today we pretty much just live in Dragon. Our runs take about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, and we're going to be in there for a while to get that rare, not spider, dragon. Oh no, sorry. I was thinking of I don't know what I was thinking of. Maybe we just sped it up. I did make a change this morning before I started recording. I threw Bellower in just to see. So maybe we got a better time now because Bellower's in. Either way, that's the plan for today, is just run a bunch of dragon. So I anticipate. I don't see any reason we wouldn't get the rare today. I'm just going to leave this on in the background running dragon until they finish it. So we have a pretty good amount of energy right now, and I'll use gems for whatever's necessary to get through the rest of it. And then I think after that, I'm going to pivot over. Hopefully we get enough gear to upgrade Bellower to a point where he can farm comfortably and faster than Oboro. I don't need him to be 7 or 8 seconds yet. I know that's probably not going to happen yet. But if we can cut Oboro's time in half, if we can cut that 40 seconds down to 20 seconds or so, that would be pretty dope. So we'll see what kind of gear we get. If it's easier to build the 2-turn Bellower than it is to build the 1-shot Bellower. So again, hopefully by the end of this, we have the gear to make one of those happen. And then we'll pivot over to champ training and start trying to bang out some food and get all these champs built that we want to get built, because we got a lot that we want to do. So that'll be the plan. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see y'all later.